Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. Today we will be discussing an important topic from the chapter on intercultural communication, focusing on prejudice against darker skin tone, or we can call it as colorism. So the definition of colorism is dislike and unfair treatment of the member of a particular racial group who have a darker skin color than others in the same group. According to Harvard, colorism that occurred in the European colonial project in 1968, the ideology that they had were people with color represent savagery, irrationality, ugliness, and inferiority. The elite that ruling the colonies were white elite, so they maintained their white superiority and domination by enlisting the existence of the colonial elites. Colorism differs from racism in that it can fester among people of the same racial group against those of certain ethnicity and castes. So there's the two relevant intercultural communication in this concept. The first one is discrimination and the second one is race and ethnicity. Discrimination is treating a person or particular group of people differently, especially in a worse way from the way in which they treated other people because of their race, gender, sexuality. An example, in Eastern Indonesia, people with darker skin are often stereotyped as uneducated. The second one is race and ethnicity. Race is one of the main groups to which people are often considered to belong, based on physical characteristics that they are perceived to share, such as skin color, eye shape. Ethnicity, on the other hand, is a large group of people with a shared cultural language, set of tradition. Historically, in Malaysia and Japanese, darker skin tone was often connected to lower classes who worked in the
BB and IV 2021, as cited in textbook, noted that race historically rely on genetic or biological factors, primarily evident through visible physical attributes. On the other hand, Jan 2020, as cited in textbook, defined ethnicity as a group of individuals sharing the same ancestry and heritage, passing down a distinct culture through generations. Some adolescents may feel the need to prove themselves and validate their ethnic identity, wanting to appear and be accepted as black. Research notes that color consciousness usually begins in the family. As example, the standardized white face is considered the normal and right skin tone of a Japanese woman, while on the other hand, from a poem wrote by Sringarashata of Bharatari, it can be inferred that thick and black-haired golden skin was the idealized standard of beauty in South India. This is a proof that colorism is deeply influenced by ethnicity, as different cultural backgrounds shape perceptions of beauty and desirability based on skin tone. Ethnic communities often have unique standards that can either reinforce or challenge societal bias, leading to varying experiences of acceptance or discrimination.
Beauty standards have long been ingrained in society, shaping perceptions of attractiveness and influencing individual self-worth. Beauty has continuously transformed from ancient civilization idolizing specific physical features to modern media platform promoting unattainable perfection. Today, beauty standards are heavily influenced by mass media, advertising, and celebrity culture, perpetuating ideals that often prioritize youthfulness, thinness, and symmetry. These so-called beauty standards can have severe impact on one's self-esteem that leads to extreme dieting habits, body modification, and excessive use of lightening skin products. The demand for skin lightening products seems to be born from a general bias or preference for light skin, also referred to as colorism, that is well documented globally by the World Health Organization. Using skin lightening products can be interpreted as an internalization of colorism, and the use of such products is widespread, particularly in African, Asian, and Caribbean countries. Recently, approximately 40% of women in Malaysia and the Philippines use these products.
So, there is an evidence from the Philippines Institute for Development Study, PIDS, found that lighter-skinned individuals are more likely to be hired for higher-paying jobs, particularly in customer-facing roles like sales and hospitality, as it conveys more attractive image to societies. Apart from that, from Malaysia, a survey conducted by AWAM, which is All Women Action Societies, report that women with darker skin tones were more likely to face bias in professional settings. But colorism doesn't just stay on the surface, as it goes way deeper into social and economic discrimination. In some countries, lighter-skinned people are more likely to land jobs, especially in industries where appearance is seen as important, like customer service or media. This is because employers might think lighter skin look more professional and also appealing, which is straight up a cultural bias at work.
To sum up, colorism should not become a common practice among our society. It makes one feel as if they are not good enough to be in a group, hence lost a sense of belonging. As communication is influenced by ethics, the values of treating someone equally is deemed in each interaction. Based on what we have discussed earlier, we as a consumer of the media need to filter what can be consumed, as this content can subconsciously influence our mindset. Therefore, let's together eliminate this negative perception on people based on color to ensure a coherent society. We have reached to the end of the video. Goodbye!